Well, last time I was in town, I was going to pick up a tarp to cover hay bales. I don't need a big one, but I was looking for something like 12 by 16. The aggravation with plastic tarps, though they are cheap, they never last very long. If they're out in the weather, they go to hell pretty quickly. Now, this one, claims, 100% better, so okay. But I really don't like those plastic tarps where I've had this miserable experience. I'm hoping the silver, because they degrade in the sunlight. I'm hoping the silver, by reflecting, will make it last a little longer. But I have never been happy with these. They're a little lighter than a canvas one. Chickens gotta get involved. But, I've talked about these canvas tarps. Now, when I was looking at those, I see they only had a few of these left. And only of the small sizes of the American-made canvas tarps. Regular heavy cotton. So I figured, okay, they had them at clearance, so I know darn well they're not going to be back. When it's going to be nothing but plastic from now on. So I bought two of the 5 by 7 and two of the 6 by 8. I used an 8 by 10 on the M37, but they didn't have any of them. I've got two of them, so I got a spare. But these are just really handy. They aren't like light, but man, they're a nice tarp. Really like them. And I think the, let's say, like this size is probably 20 bucks, the 5 by 7. Probably 30 for the 6 by 8. But it was 10% off because they were on clearance. So I got them a little bit cheaper. But they're just handy to have anytime you need a tarp. I can make a shelter for the chickens. They got to get involved with everything. And I found, now they're picking at that label on that tag. I caught them the other day. They were picking on a label on a gear lube jug. Anything like that, they got to pick it off. And then you end up with things without labels on them. So you got to smell it. At least gear lube, you can smell it and know what it is. But them chickens do like to be involved. But like this, these barred rocks, they're easygoing chicken. But those, that Rhode Island red rooster, I think that's the one that likes to threaten me. Let him out in the morning and he goes for my legs. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. When he's thinking he's tough, he's going to learn he ain't. But it's a shame, but I'm sure, there isn't that big a demand for the canvas. They get the other one so much cheaper. So we support the country of Vietnam now. Well, I guess it's a little bit better than China, but not a heck of a lot. But I like that 100% stronger, all season. It'll last 3 to 4 times longer than the regular tarps. Well, I've never had a regular tarp last over the winter on bales. By spring it's just rubbish. I don't think I'm going to get 3 years out of these. But if we can make it through the winter, that's all I care about. I got to get a decent shed built to keep hay in so I don't have to tarp it, because that never works. And that's one thing about these plastic tarps. If you don't have them attached firmly, the wind blows them off. Well, then it's not doing any good. These canvas ones are heavy enough on their own. It takes quite a wind to lift them off. You know, I do like that canvas, but oh, I'd have killed for one of them as a kid. You know, like even a 5x7 or a 6x8. Who the tents I could have made out of that.